Hi everyone. Hey, yesterday on Zoom, we went over our new sight word for the week. And usually I use a pocket chart to do this, but I'm just going to sit down in the chair and do it today. The new sight word is this one. I didn't want to give it away. The new sight word is, right? Okay, and you know what? It is a sight word, but you can sound it out too. Look, you can go I says I and S says S, is. And then I also wanted to go over the one from last week again because kids get these mixed up sometimes because this one is this. And if I cover up these two letters, you can see the word is right there, right? So sometimes kids get these mixed up because they see the word is in there. Okay, but you have to remember this is 4 letters and this is only 2. Is, and this one is the is. This. This is a hard word. This is a hard word, or this is an easy word. You might think it's easy. Well, I wanted to show you those two and go over them because this week they're not giving us the big cards that the last 2 weeks we've had those big sight words cards. These are the little ones. I'm going to leave it up to you. It says you can cut them out, cards used during practice activities. You can cut them out and add them to your baggie, or you could just when we're at the table with the kids, sometimes we have them have highlighters and we'll say, or crayons, or even markers I've given them, and I can say, okay, look for the word I, circle it with a red. Okay, let's find the word look. Let's circle it or underline it with a blue. Let's find the word is. Now, because the word is our sight word, it's on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll let you guys, if you want to come up with a game to practice those, just reading them is just fine. Cut them apart and practice reading them. If you want to store them in your baggie with those other cards, you can. But the other cards, are quite a bit bigger. Maybe a separate baggie would be good. I'm going to leave it up to you. Just practice. You can practice your sight words, and the word is on here. The page we are going to do today is this one right here, where we make the little book. But before we do that, I want to just go over the H cards, okay? I'm not going to put them in the pocket chart. I'm just going to go over them like this. This was the hen, because we did these on Zoom the other day. That was Tuesday. Hen. Hen is the female chicken, the one that lays the eggs, right? Here is a horse, beautiful horse, brown horse with almost a white mane, cream colored horse. This one is hat. This is a great sound out word. At. All the 3-letter words are usually good sound out words if they're CVC words. This one is hand, of course. And I showed the kids on our Zoom meeting, if I cover this up, you have the word and, which is going to be a sight word pretty soon. This is heart, a beautiful red heart. This one is hose. Let me turn it around so you can see this. O's, and the E is silent. This one is hammer, ends with the ER, and that's it. So that might help us when we're doing this page. And this is the only page we're going to do today. So I'm going to pull it out, and then you guys can cut this off. I mean, you guys are getting good at this. I know it's really bright in here, but I am doing this lesson late at night, and I had to turn all the lights in my office on. I usually record the lessons during the day, and I just like the natural light. But I had to turn the lights on, and there's a light behind the camera, so it's really, really bright in here. I like to take that off. Okay, and then I'm going to fold it. Okay, and remember, you fold it from top to bottom first, and then from side to side, and you've got a nice little H book you don't have to use staples or anything. It's all ready to go. Okay, now let's take a look at our pictures. We've got a hammer, and we know that starts with a H because that was on our picture card. We've got a fence. Okay, fence. Look at my lips. That's an F. Okay, we've got a moon. Moon starts with a M. We have sorry, hand. Hand. That was on our cards too. We know that starts with H, don't we? Down here we have a foot. Foot. That's another F. And then we have horse. Maybe that's honey horse. Horse. We have a beautiful heart. And we have a house. Okay, so we've got hammer, hand, horse, heart, and house. So I'm going to X out the fence and the moon and the foot because they do not start with F. And then that way, after I cut them out, I will just throw those in the trash. And I've already gone over my phonics. Okay, phonics, boys and girls, when I use that word phonics, phonics means sounding out words, letter sounds, putting sounds together to read words, blending sounds. That is all a part of phonics. Phonics is very, very important. Okay, and so are learning sight words. A lot of things that are important when you learn how to read. Okay, I've got my glue stick. It's up to you what you want to put on the cover, but I'm going to put the heart because I think that'll make the front of the book look really, really pretty. There we go, heart. Okay, oops. And then I will put the horse. And I like that house. I'll put the house. Oops, they're stuck together here. All right, and then I'll put the house on there. So I'm going to do all my gluing first, and then I'll go back and do my H's. There's my house, and then I have to make a decision here. Do I want to put the hand or the hammer? I'll put the hand, but you can put whatever you want. Okay, and then also another decision is, like I said, these books, the direction, if you read the directions on the bottom of the page, you're just supposed to trace the H, right? So on the front, we're going to trace the H. We're going to trace it. It's kind of a gray light color, so you trace over that. Now, when I open it up, horse, you could just put an H if you want, but if you do, make sure you put a capital H and a lowercase h, not just one. I'm going to write the whole word, okay? It was on one of my cards, so hang on. I'm going to get that card. So now I know how to write it. H-O-R-S-E, or Mommy and Daddy can help you. H-O-R, or S, and it has a silent E. Yeah, see, if we did it in the classroom, we would just give you that card when you're writing it down. House, what I'll do is I'll put them back in a pocket chart, and I will take a picture of them. That might help you. I don't even have a card with house on it, so I'll just, house. Mom and Dad can help you. They could either write it with yellow highlighter and let you trace it, or you can write it yourself and they can help you spell it, okay? And if you don't have much time and you're in a hurry and you want to just put an H, that's fine too. Hand, boys and girls, I think you might be able to sound this one out. Listen to it. And and. Okay, now usually we do 2 pages, but I don't think I want to. I just want you to cut out your sight words, or, you know, play a game with them, or just practice reading them, and then get your little book together, and we're going to save the other 2 pages for tomorrow. Okay? All right. Good job.